Good morning and welcome to Riding with Gravity. It turns out that I will be moving from the Dallas-Fort Worth area, and so I guess it's a good excuse for me to do a little bit of content about what it's like to do a cross-country move when you have a motorcycle. Now, I'm not gonna haul the motorcycle with me, and I don't have time to actually ride it. Otherwise I would ride it. I'm looking at about a 13-hour drive, and so it would probably be on a motorcycle. I would take country roads. I'd probably do it in like 2 days and have some fun, but I just don't have time to do that with everything that's going on. So I will actually be making the choice to ship my motorcycle. I will tell you more about that as I go through this whole process, but there is a shipping site, if you're not familiar with it, called uShip. I've never used it. This is not a promo for it. I'll let you know what my experience is like when I use it for the first time. But yeah, on uShip you can list something you need shipped, and then it puts a shipment out for bid, and people can bid on it, and they give you a time window and so forth. So that's going to be the best option for me. Just for fun, I put my motorcycle through the system. I didn't create a listing, but I just put it through the system to get a sense of what the cost would be, because I can either like rent a trailer and hook it up, and pull it there, right? Or I can have it shipped. And again, my options, because of my vehicles and timing and everything, my options are pretty limited, so I'll end up shipping mine. But if you had a trailer that you could rent, if you don't have one, then you could just do that. But anyway, I'm going to use uShip. To get a quote, they kind of suggest a price, and they give you sort of the the likelihood that you'll get a quote and that kind of stuff. For me, they indicated that it'd be about $600, so I should be able to get my motorcycle listing picked up for that. So you specify the dates and all that, and then just put a listing out there. So we'll see. Like I said, I haven't listed it, but it's about $600 to get it shipped. I'm okay with that because I need to get it there reliably, and since riding it there is not an option for me, and hooking it up to a trailer and so forth is not an option for me, then I'll have to ship it. Again, I went through lots of different scenarios. Maybe I can store it somewhere locally and then fly back and then ride it up and all that kind of stuff, because I really wanted to ride it. But hey, it is what it is. It'll be fine. I'll get Gravity here shipped up, and I'm moving to Minnesota. I spent about 20 years in Minnesota, in Minneapolis. So if any of you are in the Minneapolis area, I'm coming home. After 20 years in Minneapolis, my wife and I came south, and we're heading back. So I'm gonna miss a lot of these roads, I'll be honest with you. I love riding around Dallas-Fort Worth. There's so many great roads, great places to go. Really gonna miss that. So yeah, I'll miss the Dallas-Fort Worth area. I'll miss a lot of these roads. I found some really good, curvy, twisty city streets. I found some, great places to ride, and I love going over the bridges. There's a few different bridges that cross over into downtown across the Trinity. I've loved that. Heading out to the southwest corners, down by DeSoto and Lancaster and Grand Prairie and places like that, out by Jewel Pool Lake and Mountain Creek Lake, and just have had a lot of fun riding here. But I guess going to Minnesota from just a recording my rides kind of thing, it means I'll get to create some new content, because I will need to winterize my motorcycle. So once I'm there and winter comes around, I'll do some videos on winterizing my Svartpilen, and then I've got enough videos, I think, recorded and stored up that even though I can't ride in the dead of winter, I'll still have some content for y'all. I'm not going to abandon you during the cold the cold Minneapolis months, of which there are many. And there's some great rides up in Minneapolis, so I'm happy for those who can watch me ride around Dallas-Fort Worth. I hope that you can watch me ride around Minneapolis and get a sense of what Minneapolis is all about.